A new report from TransUnion Canada estimates that consumer debt in Canada has risen to a whopping $2.4 trillion. The report shows that around 92% of Canadians who have a credit card carry a balance, which is a 3.7% increase from 2023. And according to the report, around 31.5 million Canadians currently use one financial product to borrow money, such as a credit card, auto loan, or mortgage. Joining us now to better understand consumer debt in Canada is Elizabeth Naumovski, Vice President of Marketing at Caldwell Securities Limited. Thank you, Elizabeth, for joining us here today.
Thank you, Julie. So great to see you again.
So let's talk about debt and subscriptions. Is this a problem?
You know what? There was a survey that came out at the beginning of 2024, and it was created by a company called Hard Bacon. They are a personal financial app. And basically, they're saying that 73% of Canadians are overwhelmed by subscriptions. And you think, well, why would they be overwhelmed? Number one, how many people subscribe to a free subscription? And it's free for a month, free for 3 months, free for 6 months, free for a year, and they forget about it. So a lot of people actually think that they only have 4 subscriptions, but they have 8 that they're paying for. And they forget that you have to hand in your credit card number before you can subscribe for it. And then once the free trial is over, they start charging you. And the problem with this, it's very easy to subscribe for a free whatever subscription there is, but it's a little bit more difficult to unsubscribe because you have to get on the phone and you have to talk to them to say, I no longer want this. So they've made it a little bit harder for people. And quite frankly, people forget. One of the reasons I think this is, I think it's very important for people to look at their credit card statements at the end of every month. This way, you'll know whether you're being charged for something that you shouldn't be charged for, and you'll know exactly where your money is going.
And everyone seems to be enjoying buy more, save more, but can it become a problem? Let's talk about that.
Julie, that's a really good question, and I think it can, because everyone's trying to save. Everyone, there's so much talk about people wanting to buy a house, people wanting to go on trips. But if you go into a store and all they keep saying to you is buy more, save more, buy 1, you get 10% off, buy 2, you get 20% off, buy 3, you get 30% off, you're actually buying stuff that you really don't need. I mean, who doesn't love a good sale? And if you can afford it, that's not a problem. However, you start getting into this mindset saying, well, if I buy 3, it's 30% off. Do you really need 3?
Yeah, and you always advocate to save $5 per day. Will that actually help?
I believe it does. I had lunch with a friend today, and she said, every time I see a $5 bill, I think about you, and I think about saving that $5. And I think that's a great mindset to get into. You save $5 today, it's 10 tomorrow. The end of the month, it's $150 or $155. And at the end of the year, it's $1,825. And that's a great little emergency fund because we're all getting surprises right now. We want to make sure that we are financially set so that if we do have a little setback, we've got that little cushion there for us.
There are many who work in the gig economy and rely on tips and a non-traditional pay. What would you say to gig workers?
Gig workers and people who get bonuses as well. A lot of times people will take the entire bonus or they'll take that entire pay. But what happens is they kind of forget about tax time and tax season. So let's say you get a bonus for $10,000, which is quite a bit. You should take 5,000 of it and put the rest towards taxes. So that way you won't be surprised at the end of the year or scrambling to try to come up with thousands of dollars that you need for taxes. So if you're working in the gig economy, absolutely start squirreling some money away so that you're not panicking at the end of the year.
Thank you so much for joining us. Always great insight.
Thank you, Julie. Take care.